How could you not like Nameless, man? He's got the cami scar. I mean, you gotta pity him. Somebody stole the rest of his sleeve. And, I mean, he's got metal nipples. And I'm pretty sure he's the bad guy from Inspector Gadget. All right, guys. So one of the big ones has dropped. One of the guys that everybody's been waiting for, and for good reason, Nameless is here. So we're gonna take a look at Nameless. We're gonna see what he's all about. He's definitely one of the strongest characters. But is he still one of the strongest? You know, with the WWE out, you know, Vanessa came out. She's a really strong purple unit too. So we're going to take a look at him. And also 98 Yasir roulette is out. So we'll take a brief look at him and see if he's worth rolling on. Alright, so here's Nameless. You know, he's not very good. You know, he doesn't even have a name. That's such a stupid joke. So his leader skill increases Nest fighters' attack by 40% and defense by 12%. So that's a really good leader skill because there's a lot of really strong Nest characters. So he's a great person to have as the leader. As you can see, here's some of the relations he's got here. Some pretty relevant people here. I mean, basically most people should have the clone, but just, you know, lots of strong characters that he has relations with. Here's his cores. First one obtains 5% power upon landing a critical hit. Gaining more power is the bomb. So this has 3-second cooldown, so you can't be just like crit and get like max power in like 2 seconds. Next one increases penetration by 650, which is a lot, for 5 seconds upon landing a crit hit, and that stacks up to 3 times. Penetration is pretty buff. Penetration isn't like as important or as strong as like attack percentage, of course, or crit. There's a few things, but penetration is still relevant. The next one is really interesting. It applies this effect to the target upon landing an active skill. Now, what it does is it deals burn damage equal to 150% of attack and decreases their power by 5%. And there's a 25% chance, to gain super armor for 4 seconds. That is a doozy. So he's got some really strong cores. Let's check out his skills. First skill deals damage and it has the PvP exclusive. Target cannot roll for 4 seconds upon landing a skill. That's good. There's a lot of characters that have that, even some weaker ones. But this is the kicker. Disables target strike active skills for 3 seconds when a successful skill, including guard, ends. So a lot of really strong characters have strike skills. This is one of the things that puts Nameless like at the top, is that move, in my opinion, because man, getting rid of strike skills, there's some strong strike skills in the game. Here is the next one. Increases attack by 45% of defense for 8 seconds when using a skill. That's a really high percentage, and that's a pretty decent amount of time. Just for reference, like John Cena, who just came out, he has a move that's really similar. I think it's 30 or 35% for 7 seconds. I'll have to look at that in a second, but pretty comparable skills. This one is pretty buff here. Next one, becomes immune to damage for 3 seconds. That's pretty dang strong, man. Alright, here he is. Here's his first skill. Very cool. A little smack, bring it back. Man, these moves are cool. Here's the next one. It's got some edgy music. Here is his first finisher. Woof! Here's the next one. That's awesome. Alright, here's the last one. Drill! Drilling him. So as you can see, Nameless has got 2 supers here. He's got this one that's 5, costs 5 to do, really strong. It's the drill one, obviously, and then there's the other one that does 3. I think most people are using the 3. Generally, when a super move has 3 versus 5, you can do it more often, which means you have more like invincibility frames and you can deal more damage. It's generally just better. So definitely go for this one here. So of course, Nameless is worth going for. He's one of the best in the game. But as of the time I'm making this recording, the WWE collaboration is going on. Now, if I were you, and I had some gyms, and I didn't have these characters, I would go for them. Because I would say that some of them are comparable to Nameless, or better than him in certain ways. Or at least comparable. And these characters are going to go away and you'll never be able to get them again. Nameless will be in this banner forever, right? You can just put him in there up here and you'll be able to get him eventually. You don't have to go like super hard on him. So heck yeah, he's worth getting. But I don't know if he's worth getting over like characters you may not be able to get ever again. That may be just good if not better. Like John Cena's kind of comparable in my opinion, right? He's a purple. He's got a really good leader skill, and his cores are the bomb. And he's got some like similar move, like I mentioned before. So, Nameless's skill does damage, and it like increases attack by 45%, and for 8 seconds, so it's better, right? But this one disables grab skills with this one too. Now, I like Nameless as far as that goes better because it does more, and he also has the skill that disables strikes, which is better, because more people are using characters that use strikes. But, you know, like John Cena's got hyper armor to where Nameless only is immune to damage. And John Cena freaking straight up decreases target's defense by 30% for 7 seconds, man. Like, these WWE characters, I think, are comparable, you know? So my advice right now, go for the WWE characters over Nameless, because Nameless is going to be there to where they're not, and they're pretty dang good. But when they go away, man, Nameless is the bomb. Definitely want to put him up there as one of your purples. All these characters are good, but Nameless is definitely one of the better ones. All right, so at the same time, 98 Yasir came out. So if you're a huge Yasir fan, congratulations. There's an opportunity to get a new Yasir and a special card for him. Is he worth going ham for? Focusing on him over these fears? I'll go off right off the bat. He's not worth spending rubies on, of course. But is he worth going for the shards other than the All-Star orbs and the KOF orbs? So let's take a look at him. He's an interesting character, I gotta say. So his leader skill increases active skill damage of all fighters by 60%. That's like, damn, right? Active skills are like the best thing in the game. And it decreases your critical rate of all fighters by 4%. 4% is a chunk. It's not a total deal breaker amount, but that's significant, right? Let's keep on going. Here's his cores. First one, Y. Increases active skill damage by 12%. You're like, damn, that's pretty good. And decreases crit rate by 2. So you're getting trade-offs with him. This one decreases combo duration by 1.5 seconds and increases damage of active skill by 8% when combo count is 5 or below. Interesting cores here. The best thing about it is this one is called Redhead Hunter. Here's his skills. So this one deals damage and increases penetration by 12% when attacking. Alright, and the next one, increases penetration by 12% when attacking. And his third one is nuts. Check this out. This is crazy. It increases penetration by 12% when attacking. So, I mean, the dude gets a bunch of penetration to maybe help counteract how much crit he loses. So, I guess there's that. Alright. Now, Yasir's skills are always fun to watch. So let's take a look at that. Look at that. Freaking awesome. Dude, his moves are just satisfying looking. That one's a little bit weaker than the others, so I'll give you that. But for the most part, I mean, Yasir is a fun character to watch move around. There's lots of punches. Here's the next one here. Yeah, punch that dude up. Alright. And the next one is going to be his Halloween one here. So Yasir isn't the worst roulette character we've ever had. His leader skill and some of his cores make him like interesting to play, right? Like increases his active skills damage by a lot. You lose the crit, so it's like interesting. It's interesting. You gain a bunch of active skill and you also gain a bunch of penetration. So I think he'd be fun to play with, honestly. But do I think he's all that great? I think he's like okay. Like, you could put him as a relation for these other two Yasuros, like Lady Yasiro, but I'm sure there's better options for them. He is I wouldn't say he's horrible, but I wouldn't say he's amazing. So if you love Yasiro, go for him, but if you don't, I'd probably say just go for the orbs. Alright guys, that's going to be it for me, my Nameless review here. I hope it was helpful. And somebody better give this man the rest of his sleeve back. It's very rude. I wish you luck on your summons. I hope you get Nameless. He's amazing. I would really appreciate it if you would like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of Nameless. God bless you guys, and you have a blessed day, y'all.